everyone, and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. I hope you guys are watering your life. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is your reading for the first week of September, your weekly reading for the first week of September. You guys, I have a 25% off sale. Check out my Etsy shop. The sale is going to be going on until the end of October. I also have a giveaway. Win yourself a reading. I will be having a giveaway until the end of the year. So let's see how we can keep it going. Or maybe I'll have a giveaway every month. Give out a reading or whatever the case is. I don't know. A reading of your choice. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to start off with the elements. And I'm going to start off with the oracle cards as per usual. So give me a second until I can figure it out. Figure out the energies, okay? Okay, so we're going to start off with the air signs. And air signs, you guys, we have the energy of 21, sacred space. So you guys are either looking to move from one space to the next, or cleaning out your own space to create a certain amount of balance, which is fantastic. When I see this, it means that there's a lot of baggage in your life, or you feel like there is a lot of baggage. You feel like there is one too many things happening that's causing a ridiculous amount of energy. And the energy that you're giving is more than what you're getting in return. So therefore, you have to like cleanse out your closet, clean out your backyard if you want, clean your decks, organize. Organization is everything. And this type of organization can also be spiritual, and it will also lead to a more balanced and balanced week, and also your balanced soul, which means you can get through the week faster than what you thought was possible. I also feel like some of you guys, see the messages just come through. I also feel like some of you guys are going to be learning more than what you thought you were going to be learning, even though you thought you had this in a bag, but you're learning a lot. And you have to kind of like get the grip of whatever it is that you're learning, whether that's something about the universe, whether that's astrology, whether that's something about yourself, whether that's something about your partner, whether that's something about anything new that you're learning, and you thought you knew what was going on, or you thought you've experienced this before, but you haven't. You're experiencing this in a totally and completely new level, and gaining wisdom in a totally and completely new level. Next, we have fire signs, and we have the energy of 34, ancient wisdom. Okay, guys, so like the air signs, you guys are also gaining a lot of wisdom, but I feel like this is more ancestor, humanoid type of wisdom. I also feel like the messages are coming through so much that it's giving you headaches. For those of you that suffer from headaches, or for those of you that suffer from migraines, or wear glasses, or are always in front of a computer, and that focus is within like your eyes and above, or anywhere around your head, please make sure to drink a lot of fruits, drink your vitamins, drink whatever it is that you need that's liquid to be able to get you through the day. Even if it's coffee, it's gonna for things to be able to be balanced out for this week. It's not just for the day. Maybe when you're seeing this, you'll remind yourself like, damn, I need that cup of coffee. But try to organize yourself accordingly, where you guys are ingesting a lot of liquids. That's the message that I'm getting here, so that you're able to obtain those messages. Otherwise, the messages will be blocked. Next, we have water signs, and then we have the message of the number 3, slow but steady. So some of you guys are going through phases of where sometimes things are good and sometimes things are really bad. I feel like the good parts are the parts that are going to get you through the really, really bad parts of this week. And it's going to be kind of like a circle, a never-ending story, a never-ending circle, something that you've been through before that you are now given a second chance to go through once again. And every time an obstacle comes through, you kind of have to bang it out the best way possible. Otherwise, it's kind of like it's kind of going to eat you alive. So you have to be very, very, very careful in how you deal with obstacles. Don't deal with obstacles by freaking out. That's not really dealing with obstacles. Don't deal with obstacles by telling everybody your business, because the problem will then be emphasized as opposed to handled, controlled, etc. Let's see. Also, this depiction has pieces of rosemary. For those of you that like to smell rosemary or would like to smell rosemary, please do so. Engage yourself in a lot of water, a lot of liquids this week, and just, you're gonna get through the week. Time doesn't stop for anybody. It's gonna continue to go. So make sure that you know that you're going to get through the week, okay? Now, earth signs. We have the energy of the 39, creativity. So working together in groups, also celebrating your achievements and having people carry you forward or moving you forward, because they understand that, they understand that you have value. They understand that without you, they probably wouldn't be able to get so far. So try to allow all that energy to come through, because I feel like sometimes some people have a tough time accepting the fact that they're the go-to person and they don't really want to be the go-to person, but it's kind of like inevitable. So wear your shoes, tie your laces, and know that this week you're going to be the go-to person, and that because you're the go-to person, people are going to hold you down as well. So it's going to be a give and take type of an energy. And also, of course, be in tune with water or any liquids that get you through the week. Now we're going to move forward to these zodiac signs. And as I told you guys in my announcement videos, if you guys saw the announcement videos, you guys will see that I am doing monthly readings, I'm doing weekly readings, and I'm back to doing full moon and new moon readings, you guys. I have to go through the pace of not just the machine, but also you. So for those of you that have not been seeing my channel or are new to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing, but I just had to let you guys know that. So now let's start off with, we're starting off with Virgo. Virgo, this is the energy of celebration. So just like this is an earth sign, this is an earth sign. You guys are totally in your element. Work together as a group. This totally goes with you as the overall energy. Work together as a group and make sure that you are leading as opposed to being a follower. This week is definitely a week for you to be a leader. Taurus, you have the mind of many geniuses and you can get through this. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever obstacles you have, you can get through this, because I feel like it's, again, things that you've done before. You just kind of have to perfect it. And also make sure that you give yourself wings, give yourself the freedom to speak your truth and speak up on your testimony. Next, we have Capricorn. And Capricorn, you are, not only are you making decisions for others and also yourself, but you are also standing your ground when it comes to the options that you have. I feel like you've been through enough. You've been through situations enough and you're not taking anybody else's option. I don't know what type of negotiations you're doing. I don't know what back and forth you're doing, but whatever they have on the table, you're not willing to accept. And it's kind of like, I'm the queen, I'm the king, this is what happens type of an energy, or this is what's going to happen. So in reality, it's really not the Two of Swords type of an energy. It's really just you making decisions and seeing the choices that you have and letting everybody know how you feel and not allowing them to make decisions. Just ask yourself if that's the correct attitude to take in the predicament that you're in. Then we have Cancer. And Cancer, everything looks absolutely fantastic except for the fact that some of us may be overwhelmed with the power that we have, or with the energy that we're giving off. We're a little bit overwhelmed. So that means that we need grounding energy so that we're able to feel comfortable within our own skin. So everything's perfect. Everything seems to be going well except for the fact that you have to love yourself. Put yourself first. Love yourself at all times, okay? Pisces, I feel like some of us are retracting our steps. We're going back. into either the past or the future, to be able to obtain the knowledge that we need and to be able to organize ourselves accordingly. Pisces, I also feel like we too are standing our ground, and it's either our way or the highway type of a feeling this week. Scorpio, we're very much into our emotions, Scorpio, and we are wanting to be like the leaders for other people, and we're showing other people like, look, this, you can be emotionally attached to somebody and not be like emotionally retarded. I hate that word, I know. I don't like to use the word emotionally retarded, but some of us act like we've never been in love before. Some of us act like we've never had or seen anyone or experienced anyone that has loved us before, and some people actually have never experienced love before. So it's okay to be overly attached, but I feel like you specifically, Scorpio, are telling people like, look, you can be loved, you can show love, you can be love, and receive love in return, just in a very modest and balanced way. And I also feel like you are showing that about yourself, which there's a lot of leaders this week. You guys are leading in your own element, okay? Fantastic, because this is your own element. This is the Prince of Cups, or the Page of Cups is the young guard or gourd. So next we have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, here we have you looking into your own self to see how you can recreate yourself without having to have like a child, without having to like give birth or anything like that. You just want to recreate yourself, rebrand yourself, which is beautiful. It's fantastic. Go ahead and go for it. It's best that you do it now as opposed to waiting until the end of the year anyway. Next we have Aries, and Aries, we are letting people know our skill sets when it comes to work. Even though we are newbies, we are new, we are letting people know, look, this is something that we can do. This is something that I'm capable of doing. This is a job that I'm capable of pushing forward, and I'm capable of leading a group. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to my responsibilities, even though I'm new in this position, or I'm learning something new at work. I am absolutely responsible, and I'm absolutely ready to take on the responsibilities of life, even if it does nothing to do with your job. But this card signifies or symbolizes everything that is new, anything that you're starting new, and where people might not be able to trust you as much with the responsibilities. You're going to blow them away. Even though you're young, even though you have less experience than most people around you, you're going to blow them away with what you have over your shoulders, okay? Which doesn't always mean experience, but it does mean knowledge, okay? So let's move along to Leo. Leo, so we have the energy of perseverance, okay? I see you striving, I see you succeeding, I see you meeting goals, I see you moving forward, even though one of your eyes is slightly having issues moving to look forward. So you're moving forward, your entire body is moving forward, but there's like a part of you that's still stuck on the past. Past regrets, past relationships. I do feel like there's somebody this week that's going to call you from the past, and it's going to blow you away, because it's going to be in the moment where you least expect it. And it's going to make you feel like, you know what, I was right this entire time. Like, I was correct. I was doing things correctly, even if it's at work, even if it's not a past lover. However the situation fits you, there's going to be somebody from the past contacting you, and they're going to tell you, look, you were correct. And so then in turn, you're going to be like, I know that I was correct. Which isn't easy, because you don't want to throw it in their face, but you're very comfortable in your own skin. And you know what you're worth as well. Now, we're moving on to Aquarius. And Aquarius, we are trying to keep things together, even though everything seems to be falling apart for us. Our emotions are falling apart. There's certain parts of our life that is falling apart. There's certain areas of our life that are falling apart, but our perspective is positivity. And so therefore, we're getting through times. We're getting through a lot of things, okay? We're going through a lot and getting through a lot, which is marvelous and fantastic all at the same time. So I'm very proud of you guys. Success is on the way. Next we have Libra. And Libra, we are hustling and bustling and achieving our goals. We're meeting goals. We are also spreading the money as much as we can this week. We are making sure that the things that we have learned in the past are not experiences that we would like to go back to or redo, because we hold our value. Okay, so that baggage that I saw, this is the air sign card, that baggage that I saw you guys get rid of is something that you probably are gonna get rid of by the end of the week. And so therefore, in turn, you'll be absolutely successful with everything that you do. Absolutely successful, because you didn't let the past bite you in the ass. You're learning from your past experience and you're pushing forward, which in turn gives you absolute success and also absolute control of not only everybody else's finances, like people around you. Well, not control, but like you give people suggestions, and so therefore they kind of follow you and they do exactly what you're doing, but also gives you a hold of your finances, so you know exactly where your money's going. Okay, so you're walking the walk, definitely walking the walk, talking the talk. We're doing it. Okay, last but not least, we have Gemini. So Gemini, we have here somebody that is absolutely studious, somebody that is absolutely understanding of his or her power. Make sure that you are not using your power in a form of abuse, in a form of neglect of yourself. Because, let me tell you, some of us, again, back to the air signs, some of us have so much power to move things around, but when it comes to ourselves and it comes to dealing with ourselves and loving ourselves and understanding ourselves and putting ourselves first, it's a little difficult. So when it comes to us cleaning baggage, getting rid of things, we forget to do that. And this week, I feel like there's going to be an event where the universe is kind of going to remind you of like how to take care of yourself with the wisdom that you have been provided. So you're a shaman, you're a hierophant, you know what you're doing, you have the keys. So open the doors for yourself. And one of the ways that you're going to open the doors for yourself is not just with the wisdom, but getting rid of baggage. Okay, so get rid of the baggage. Whatever baggage you have, get rid of it. If the universe has to kind of like smack you around for you to get rid of the baggage, knowing damn well this is something that you have to do, then if that's what you're waiting for, then I guess you're one of those people that likes to wait until the last minute, even though it happens to the best of us. But try for that not to be you, and open the doors to your future, Gemini. You have the keys. Open the doors to your future. Do not be afraid of what's in front of you. If you're already in front of the door, that means you had enough willpower, you had enough knowledge, you had enough drive to be afraid of your own dreams. But if you're already at the door, all you have to do is unlock it. And that's it. And it'll be there for you. Unlock it. Come on. You have this, Gemini. You have this. You have this put together. Okay? I also feel like some of us are also going to be experiencing a lot of like astral traveling and astral projection as well. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the stars, astrological weather. But I do feel like a lot of us are going to be astral projecting, and we're going to be vibing off of higher frequencies, and therefore it'll put us in leadership positions due to our actions. So make sure that this week you guys are leading. Make sure that this week you guys are doing the best that you can to set an example for the future and set an example for those around you. If you're setting an example that's not quite the positive example, then that's something that you have to kind of like think about and see as to why you're not setting a more vibrant example, and why it's not happening for you right now. There's nothing wrong with that, just so you guys know, especially the Geminis. There's nothing wrong with you setting a negative example, because maybe via your example somebody else doesn't have to go through it. So don't push yourself down if you're not exactly where you need to be. But to be able to get where you need to be, get rid of the baggage. I cannot stress that enough, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I will see you guys in the next video. Please disregard my nails. I'm so sorry. I have to redo them. And don't forget to continue to water your life. Bye, guys.